This video is brought to you by Longoni Cues.
Hi pool players, welcome back to another episode of Terminator Tips. In this lesson I have two great 10-ball layouts for you. I'm going to analyze everything. You get to pick my brain, you get to see and hear all the small intricacies of how these racks are run, all the position play, getting into the lines, staying in position, all the good stuff. So let's jump onto the pool table right now and start your lesson. Okay, so here we go with the first rack. This is going to be a nice example of a clear open layout. And let's see what this pattern is going to offer us. As you can see right here, the 1 is laying in the kitchen and the 2 is laying in the lower half of the table with the 4 next to it. And what's interesting is the 4 doesn't pass the 6, so it has to go into the same pocket as the 2 ball. And the 5 is next to the side. So I'm trying to negotiate an angle here on the 2. I'm already looking at the 5. And there I'm pointing with my stick where I want to be for the 2. Why? Because I want to hit the side rail. I need an angle to cross between the 4 and 10 and try to get a little bit under the 4 so I can get back up table for that 5 in the side that I was looking at. So instead of drawing the ball, if you've seen the other video with the ball in hand errors, here I'm trying to play into the zone that I need, into the position. I'm coming off the side cushion, and as soon as I touch that side cushion, I'm coming into this line of position for the 2 with that angle that I need, and that's about 5 feet, maybe 4 to 5 feet of the same position. So let's see if I can keep that position. There. Soon as I touch that rail, coming off nicely, I have an angle now to follow off the side rail in between the 4 and 10. Keep in mind, I'm trying to get a little bit under the 10 without making contact. Contact with the 10 is fine. And this is interesting also, guys, because I can do a couple of things. Some people might think draw it straight back up the table, but I might get straight in on the 5. I need an angle on the 5 to bring me down table for the 6. So what can I do? I can come off the side rail here towards the middle diamond, and then with a lot of right spin, I have this entire open space towards the kitchen that I can use. And if I land it in the kitchen, I'm gonna have an angle to roll down table for the 6. Now what's also an option, but it's a little bit more risky. Actually, there's 2 more options. You could play off the side rail, try and come straight in for the 5, draw it straight back, but then you have to draw the ball. Or you can play a little bit more towards the middle of the table off the rail and come a few rails with the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 rails in and out of the kitchen. But that's risky because if you land short on the 5, you have no shot. So therefore, I'm looking at coming into the kitchen long and giving myself a nice easy angle. That's what I'm looking at right now. So this is just a stun shot with a lot of spin to lengthen it out. You will see the spin right here. There it grabs. And I have a lot of room for error. Even if I would have come closer to the rail, I would have had a nice angle on the 5. So therefore, in my mind, that was high percentage precision. We're not out of the woods yet. follow this ball off the rail into position for the 6. I need a little bit of an angle. If I land straight in on the 6, I can't get to the 7. Now I can, but if I just float the cue ball, I might get behind the 9, I might get funky. So with a little bit of right spin, I'm gonna bump it into the 10 and use that as a stopper. Here I just have enough angle to draw in front of the 8. So I don't want to make contact with the 8. I want to draw towards the side pocket. Get straight in, and now I'm in optimal position. I'm just checking the position of the 8 if I would stop the ball, if I then would be straight in on the 9. A little careless mistake could be if I just stop it. Now all of a sudden I have an angle and I have to draw away from the 10 or follow it off the rail. In this position, it's basically stop, 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 and that's what you want to preserve. So I'm just following it forward with a little stun run, just about half a ball to preserve that optimal position. Stop shot and another stop shot to clear this opening rack. And here's the final rack. This is an incredibly tough layout that you saw on the thumbnail. I have multiple balls blocking each other. The 3 ball, for example, only goes in the right side pocket and the lower corner pocket. And the 8 is blocked by the 9. It can bank in the side or it can go in the top right corner where the 1 is going. Now right out of the gate, I don't have a clear position to roll the ball or come into position for the 2. I'm looking at the 3 ball here. Where can I play position on the 2 to get shape for the 3? And I come up with a solution to draw the ball all the way back off the short rail and put it approximately there where I just put the cue ball. And then come 1 rail out for the 3 in the lower left corner. So I need a full stroke on this. And I actually underhit this ball. So I'm not making life very easy for myself, but there's still a right side pocket here, guys. If I draw this ball with some right spin all the way back to the side cushion, I'm coming into position for the 3 in the side, and that's still high percentage play. So this shot is not the end of the world. Let the spin do the work there. I'm not hitting that ball too hard. Coming into the line of position. And here, a tip is, don't be careless here and just play this ball with a middle ball, because then you would be over the 10. You need to be aware of potential balls that you could be snookered by or hampered by. I have a shot on the 4. I want to come off the side rail and then into the line of position for the 5. I don't want to blast it too hard and risk of missing it. I know if I touch the side rail, I'm gonna have a fairly straight in shot. Didn't get into the ball too well. That's why my facial expression shows a little disgust. But I have the same angle. And look at the table here, guys. This is where it gets really interesting. If I manage to put the cue ball around the same position as the 5 right here, pocket the 6 in the right side pocket, and then with a little bit of stun and left English, I can come in to the kitchen, short rail, and land on the inside of the 7, where the cue ball is laying right now. That way, I would have a nice angle when I pocket the 7 in the lower left to just stun over and land in between the 8 and 9 for a shot on the 8 in the top right. That's what I'm realizing right now, and that is actually a fairly high percentage run out that's still available to me. So although this looks extremely tough to run out, the percentages are not against me if I can play this shot well. Stay down on that ball. I'm looking at that layout now. I'm realizing the inside angle on the 7. That will give me a chance to run out the remaining 4 balls that will be left on the table after I pocket this 6. So reading the table is a big key. And this shot, by landing on the inside of a ball, will always give you automatic position to get to the other side of the table. Because I'm a little bit too close to the rail, I don't have to stun the ball now. I can just roll it in. And my goal here is to land on the side rail and just touch the 9. Kiss the 9 out of the way. Which almost works. I'm in decent position. I have to just cue over this 8. Once again, if you've seen the video how to pocket the balls like a professional, where I mentioned pocket speed, make the pocket play bigger, this is one of those shots you do not want to hit hard. You want to make this pocket play big, pretty nice medium speed, not too firm. And here I'm 2 balls away from running this rack. I cannot reach the cue ball. I need my extension. Grabbing that out of the nice Langoni Giotto case that recently came out. Check it out on www.nielsfeijen.shop if you're interested in this bag. I helped design it together with the Langoni group. And what I see here is 2 options. If you feel pretty comfortable, you can draw it back to where it is now, or you can come off the side rail and the bottom rail for a shot on the 10 in the side. A bit personal preference, depending on how much stroke you can still put into that ball with the extension. I got into it fairly nice, and I'm pretty satisfied with running these remaining balls. And so can you. There you go, pool players. I hope you enjoyed that and learned a lot from it. If you're interested in more ball and hand strategy, check out the video right here. And if you want to learn more 8-ball patterns, then check out the video right here. Don't forget to check out all the other great videos on this channel. There's tips and lessons here uploaded weekly. And if you're interested in the mental side of the game, remember to head over to terminatorcollege.com. Check out all the courses that are waiting there for you. Take care.